Hello students, myself Rekha Vijay, Department of Chemistry. Today we are going to discuss experiment number 2 in chemistry lab. Experiment number 2, the object of today's experiment is to determine the amount of free chlorine in given water sample. Free chlorine is the amount of chlorine that is available in water after the process of disinfection. The apparatus or reagent we required for this purpose are burette, pipette, conical flask, volumetric flask, potassium iodide solution, glacial acetic acid solution, starch, hypo solution of 0.06 N normality. The theory of this experiment is the germicide action of chlorine gas depends upon the following reaction. Chlorine will react with water and form hypochlorous acid. This hypochlorous acid produce the nascent oxygen. Hypochlorous acid and nascent oxygen both are powerful germicides. If chlorine is more than a certain limit, it will make potable water unfit for drinking purpose because it is injurious to human metabolism process. Therefore, it is necessary to determine its amount in municipal water to iodide take place by free chlorine present in water. The liberated iodine is estimated by titrating against standard hypo solution using starch as internal indicator. The chemical reaction that will take place during the titration are as follows. Procedure of experiment is: first, wash all the apparatus with distilled water, then fill the burette with standard hypo solution and note down the initial reading of burette. Then take 10 ml of water sample in a conical flask and add 2-3 ml of glacial acetic acid to maintain the pH 3 to 4 and add 1 to 2 ml of potassium iodide solution. Then titrate the water sample with hypo till the solution in the conical flask becomes faint yellow. Then we have to add 2-3 drops of starch indicator. Then a blue color is appear. Add hypo drop with constant shaking till the blue color disappears. It indicates end point. Note down again the burette reading. Repeat the titration till the same reading is obtained, or we can say till the concordant reading. Yes, let us start the experiment. Reagent we required for this titration: chlorine water sample, sodium thiosulfate solution, potassium iodide solution and glacial acetic acid solution. And we required starch as internal indicator. First of all, the burette is to be filled with sodium thiosulfate solution and chlorine water sample we have to take in conical flask with the help of pipette. I have already taken. Then we have to add 3 ml of AI solution with help of measuring cylinder. And then we have to add 3 ml of acetic acid solution with help of measuring cylinder. Now we have to add starch as internal indicator. Few drops of starch indicator we have to add in the solution in conical flask. Here you can see the solution becomes blue in color. Now this reaction mixture is ready for titration. Now it is titrated with hypo solution. Here you have to add hypo solution drop by drop till the solution becomes colorless. Here you can see now the solution is colorless. This is the end point. Here you have to note down the reading. This is 0.2 ml here. Okay, this is the end point. This is 0.2 ml. Now this titration you have to proceed till concordant reading. Concordant means two conjugative same reading, or we can say there should be no gap between two reading. After the concordant reading we will start the calculation. Yes, we have performed the experiment and we get the concordant reading 0.1 ml. That is the volume of hypo solution that is consumed during the titration. Before starting the calculation, first of all you have to draw the observation table having the column for volume of water sample, that is V1, we have taken in conical flask, that is 10 ml, and second column for burette reading, that is for volume of hypo solution. I have performed this experiment 3 times and we got the concordant reading 0.1 ml. Let's start the calculation. For calculation, here the normality equation is N1V1 is equal to N2V2, where N1V1 for water sample and N2V2 for hypo solution, that is sodium thiosulfate solution. We can calculate N1 by N2V2 divided by V1. Free chlorine is equal to N1 multiplied with E. E is the equivalent weight of chlorine. When we calculate E1, then we have to multiply with its equivalent weight, and then finally we have to multiply with its 1000 because we are placing our answer in ppm. After this titration, we will get our achieved outcome as 21 ppm. Precaution you have to follow during the titration: start solution should be freshly prepared and Ki solution is used very carefully. Students, here are some Viva questions related to this experiment. Thank you.